my name is Savannah Hunsinger, and I'm here to give you an informative speech about Barbie. I have the most fond memory of being a kid with my Barbie dolls. I used to go upstairs and escape from what was going on in my life and happening in the world, and I would play for hours and just lose myself with that small little toy. I had what did I have? Oh, I had the veterinarian Barbie. Veterinarian Barbie was my favorite because I got to help. In my mind, I got to help somebody, and I got to help their dog, or their cat, or whatever animal I decided to imagine. I tell you this because I want to bring light to Barbie, who she is and who she was. I want to break the stereotype that she's just a skinny airhead that is pretty and that has Ken. So with saying that, I want to give you a little bit of where she started. A woman named Ruth Handler actually started the idea of Barbie. She started Barbie because her daughter and her daughter's friends were playing with paper dolls, and paper dolls offered a source of enjoyment, but it was not a hard thing that the girls could run around with and see themselves playing with for days and hours, and they were not very durable. So she went on to make Barbie. Barbie was first introduced into the world in 1959 on March 9th. She came on the New York Toy Trade. She sold for $3, and her original outfit was a black and white swimsuit with her signature ponytail. And here's a picture of her, of what she looked like. That was Barbie in the original. There's a lot of people that were skeptical about her, but throughout the years, Mattel made sure to change that. Barbie came out with one outfit, but they quickly changed that. In 1960, she actually, when she first came out, she came out with things, but you had to buy those things. They ranged from $1 to $5. And then in 1960, they came out with Career Barbie. Barbie then had the opportunity to have a job, and they gave her jobs that were mostly populated by women, such as being a registered nurse, or a fashion designer, or a flight attendant, sorry. And so these professions were predominantly done by women, and that was the time. They wanted girls and women even to see that they could even be in the workforce. So moving on from that, the outfit changes gave Barbie a whole new name. She got to be a working class woman and gorgeous still, and she was still very prideful in that. And that's what they wanted her to be. They wanted her to be a source of empowerment for girls and women. In 1965, Barbie actually came out with being an astronaut Barbie. And so astronaut Barbie was a big deal because you didn't hear about women astronauts very often at all, actually, and so it was kind of groundbreaking for Mattel to do that. Along with being groundbreaking, in 1968, that was the first year that a black doll was actually put out. Her name was Christy, and she was not necessarily Barbie, and she didn't look like her, but a black doll was put out. So she finally got to touch little girls of color and not just little white girls. So Barbie owned her own house as well in 1962. Women were not allowed to have their own bank accounts then. And so for Barbie to have her own retro house, it was unheard of. She had her own house, and it gave girls and women an opportunity to see themselves in a bigger place than just being a housewife. So Barbie supported everything from colored women to strong, independent women, and she continues to evolve with as time progresses. In 1980 and 1981, Barbie finally changed, just Barbie being a Caucasian girl with blonde hair. They finally branched out to having ethnic girls as Barbie instead of just a Barbie friend. Barbie also in 2001 put out their first movie, and that's when you really see that they started breaking ground to what Barbie was going to be. Barbie then had her first app in 2010, and that also just shook it because little did people know that was the new face of Barbie. Um, the app was just a dip into what would come from what Barbie is today. So, Barbie now, today, is, she's a YouTuber. Just like everybody else you hear on, YouTube, here I am, or on Instagram, she's an influencer. She's now evolved to being a girl that everybody can relate to. She has a boyfriend, and she has friends, and she has a house, and she goes on adventures with people. Basically, to sum it up, Barbie has affected girls for generations. They have figured out how to make it easier for girls to identify with Barbie throughout the years, and how different things really truly matter in a little girl's life. And so Mattel really has made a really great segue with that. And to finish it off, I wanted to read a statement that they said in 2019. So, since 1959, Barbie has been inspiring girls to do anything. From a princess to president to astronaut to a zoologist, there isn't a plastic ceiling Barbie couldn't break. Today, with 200 careers, Barbie will continue to expand and truly grow and teach girls that they can be whatever they'd like to be. Thank you so much, and have a great day.